Good evening, my dear friends. Welcome to this special class. আশা কৰিছো আটায়ে ঘৰত ভালদৰে পঢ়া শুনা কৰি আছা আছানে নাই নিশ্চয় আছা চাগে because you all are smart people isn't it you all know very well তোমালোকে ভালদৰে জানা যে you will have to write the most important exam of your life in another few months isn't it so সেইটোৰ কাৰণে ভালদৰে পঢ়া শুনাটো কৰিবই লাগিব no matter what বাহিৰত পৰিস্থিতি যেনেকুৱাই হৈ নাথাকক কিয় you cannot compromise on your studies isn't that all right so keeping that in mind we will start our today's session এই কথাষাৰ মনত ৰাখি আমি আমাৰ আজি সেশনটো start কৰিম তাৰ আগতে মোক এটা বস্তু কোৱাচোন can anyone tell me what we discussed in our last class we were talking about Satish Gujarat right so through that we were trying to learn something about comprehensions isn't it এটা comprehension এটা paragraph এটা পঢ়ি তাৰ পৰা কিছুমান প্ৰশ্নৰ আমি উত্তৰ কৰাৰ চেষ্টা কৰিছিলো we will not continue with that today instead we will move to something related to grammar all right are we all ready here we go then so this is going to be an English class and the first thing we have is prepositions okay so what is preposition what are the types of the prepositions এইবিলাক বস্তু in detail we have discussed earlier right if you remember the story of Tom and Jerry that Superman the rabbit moving around so we have learned about preposition through all that now what are we supposed to do now we are supposed to exercise okay so in other words you can say this is a mental or oral test of yours এতিয়ালৈকে যিমানখিনি পঢ়িলা তাৰ টেষ্ট বুলি ধৰি লোৱা so what we'll do today we will do a lot of exercises all right so যদি প্ৰশ্নবোৰ তোমালোকৰ জানা উত্তৰটো then it's fine if you don't know I will request you all to take out your pen and paper নিজৰ বহি কাগজ কলম উলিয়াই লোৱা and note down the questions because I'm going to display a lot of questions to you all today আজি আমি বহুত প্ৰশ্নৰ উত্তৰ কৰিম and আশা কৰিছো কিয়নো তোমালোক আটায়ে যাতে 100 on 100 score কৰিব পাৰা everybody gets a full mark all right so are we all ready for the challenge yes fine then let's see all right so the first question is what fill in the blanks with the suitable prepositions from the choices given in the brackets so etu ki hobo fill in the blanks question এটা বাক্য থাকিব যে প্ৰিপজিশনৰ পজিশনটো খালি থাকিব আৰু আমি তোমালোকক কেইটামান অপচন দিম এই অপচনৰ পৰা you people will have to choose the appropriate preposition okay are we all ready here we go then so let's welcome our first question we can see what it's a cow the cow lives dash grass and your options are by from and on the cow lives dash grass so yet our preposition spot to khali ase what could be the right answer is it by is it from or is it on and the right answer is very good this is on the cow lives on grass the cow lives on grass now what can we see we can see a poor man so he lives dash hand to mouth he lives dash hand to mouth now what can it be is it on well no this is not on কারণ আগৰ সেন্টেন্সত আমি কি কৈছিলো the cow lives on grass তাৰ মানে কি গৰুৱে খাই যায় থাকে right but here it's not about that hand to mouth he's not eating his hands and mouths isn't it so it's talking about the way how he lives তেওঁৰ জীৱন ধৰণৰ এটা প্ৰণালীটো কেনেকুৱা আমাক সেইটো বিষয়েহে কৈছে so for that what would be the right answer very good some of you are very smart I can guess the answer you are thinking of and you people are absolutely right in saying from he lives from hand to mouth how does he live he lives from hand to mouth understood shall we move to the next question yeah so let's move then There is a studious man and maybe hardworking too. He is appointed dash the post. He is appointed dash the post. In the post, to the post, at the post. What could be the answer? The right answer is good. He is appointed to the post. He is appointed to the post. Two nice looking girls. Both of them are wearing similar dresses. One is taller, the other one is shorter. So এতিয়া চাওঁ আচোন এই কুৱেশ্যনটোৰ ওপৰত পিকচাৰটোৰ ওপৰত বেছ কৰি আমাৰ কাৰণে কি কুৱেশ্যন আছে she is junior dash me. So she is junior dash me. So এজনী সজনী হয়তো ডাঙৰ আনজনী সৰু হয়. So she is junior dash me. So what is that? Dan? Is it Dan? Or it's from? Well, it's neither Dan nor from. Answer is yes, you people are absolutely right. This is two. She is junior to me. So এটা বস্তু মনত ৰাখিবা junior, senior, superior, inferior, এইবিলাক সকলো wordতে আমি Dan use নকৰো. We use to, right? But if it is bigger, smaller, better, faster, slower, all these words, what will we use? We'll use than. All right? বুজি পাইছা চাগে সবে? Junior, senior, superior, inferior, এইবিলাকত আমি than use নকৰো. We use only to, whereas better, bigger, smaller, এইবিলাকত আমি than use কৰো. Right? The person is eating something probably healthy food. So health is preferable dash wealth. Health is preferable dash wealth. So what would be the word? Very good. It's Dan, right? But এটা বস্তু মনত ৰাখিবা, ইয়াত preferable বুলি কৈছে. So that's why it's Dan. But if it is prefers, it would have been to. Okay? Health, I prefer tea to coffee. If it's prefer, then it's to. But if it's preferable, then it would be Dan. Right? So he is angry. Dash is naughty sister. What would be the answer? Probably most of us will have a naughty sister, young sister. So you are angry with her. What would be that word? Very good. It's at. He is angry at his naughty sister. He is addicted dash gambling. He is addicted dash gambling. What would be the word? It's too good. He is addicted to gambling. What is he addicted? He is addicted to gambling. Look at the man. He is with a guitar, right? So guitar ki hoise samasun. I'm very fond dash music. So itu ki hobo? The person is very fond dash music. So তোমালোকৰ option হল by, with আৰু of. So fond ৰ লগত কি use কৰিবা? Good. Will say of. I am very fond of music. I am very fond of what? I'm very fond of music. All right. Now what can we see? She handed dash the charge of to the new secretary. She handed dash the charge to the new secretary. So question 2 ki asil? Question 2 asil, fill in the blanks with the suitable preposition from the choices given in the bracket. So তোমালোকৰ বাক্যটো হল, she handed dash the charge to the new secretary. Our options hol over, after and up. Over, after and up. So what would be the answer? Very good. She handed over the charge to the new secretary. She handed over the charge to the new secretary. Right? He is very fond there's sweets. So how many of you are how many of you like sweets? তোমালোকৰ কোনে ভাল পোৱা? I think most of you love that, right? So here is a sentence. এটা বাক্য হয় তোমালোকৰ কাৰণে. He is very fond there's sweets. So এতিয়া কি হ'ব এইটোৰ কাৰণে? Options are at, of, and with. And the right answer is very good. It's of. He is very fond of sweets. He is very fond of sweets. Now we can see what? We can see a school bus. So we go to school dash bus. How do you go to school? With bus, in bus, or by bus? Very good. It's always by bus. We go to school by bus. Don't think a bus or so in bus. That's not the right answer. It's always by bus. All right? On foot, by bus, by train. It can be like that. I'm senior, that's your sister. So maki kuchile hola bagote. It's two, senior, junior, superior. It would be what? Two. The principal presided, that's the meeting. So what would be the answer? Principal presided. With presided, it's always over. The principal presided over the meeting. This is what? It's a bihu dance, right? So here say here, she excels dash dancing. She excels dash dancing. So what can we say? She excels at dancing. All right, now let's quickly move ahead. Okay, now few more exercises for you all. Time for the story. So let's see what's the story. All right, so ki dekhisu ami? We can see there is a bedroom where two persons are sleeping. Dujon manu hui ase aru eta khori ase walot, khori time hoise 2:30. One day Rima and her mother were sleeping dash their room, at, in, or on. What could be the answer? তোমালোকৰ বাক্যটো হ'ল one day Rima and her mother were sleeping dash their room. It is our prepositions to khali ase, and your options are at, in, and on. And what could be the answer? Very good. It's in their room. Where were they? They were in their room. One day Rima and her mother were sleeping in their room. We have a guest. What's that? It's a naughty monkey, isn't it? So what the monkey is doing? Suddenly, a monkey appeared in the afternoon, dash 2:30 p.m. হঠাৎ বান্দৰ এটা আহি গ'ল কৰবাৰ পৰা. Appeared in the afternoon, দুপৰীয়া সময়ত আহি গ'ল, dash 2:30. What will we say now? Before 2:30 p.m., what preposition are we going to use? আমি কি preposition use কৰিম? Our options are at, in. So what could be the answer? Very good. The answer is at 2:30 p.m. সময়ৰ কথা ক'লে যদি এটা particular সময়ত আহিছে, we generally what do we use? আমি কি ব্যৱহাৰ কৰো? We use at, right? The monkey is hiding somewhere. There was a bunch of banana dash the table, up, above, and on. There was a bunch of banana dash the table, up, above, or on. What would be the answer? Very good. It's on the table. There was a bunch of banana on the table. The poor thing must be very hungry. Bandatu bahut bhook lagi asil. So look at the way how he's eating. Keneke khai ase, right? So what do we have here? The hungry monkey walked dash the table and started eating the bananas. The hungry monkey walked dash to in towards the table and started eating the bananas. So what would be the answer here? Tableখনৰ ফালে গৈ আছিল, right? So what are we going to say? Very good. We will say what? Towards. The hungry monkey walked towards the table and started eating the bananas. Because of the noise created by the monkey, Rima's mother woke up and came dashed the room. To, in, into. What could be the answer? Look at the question once again. Because of the noise created by the monkey, Rima's mother woke up and came dash to in into the room. What could be the word? Very good. It's into. Because of the noise created by the monkey, Rima's mother woke up and came into the room. The clever monkey quickly hid himself dash the curtain. Monkey was very clever. Rimar mak kohar loge loge ki korile ki podar pisphale lukai gol. So what would be the word now? Under, behind, or above? Very good. It's behind. The clever monkey quickly hid himself behind the curtain. Rima's mother looked for the monkey at under over the table but could not find him. Where did she look? ওপৰতটো নিবিচাৰে, ওপৰত থাকিলে দেখাই পাব, হয় নে নহয়? So what could be the word? Yes, you guessed it right. It's under, isn't it? So Rima's mother looked for the monkey under the table but could not find him. So now we'll move on to some other exercises. Choose the correct answer from the options given below. They went dash the zoo last week with their teacher. They went dash the zoo last week with their teacher. Your options are on, to, by, none of the above. So what could be the word? Kuntu word proper hobo? Can it be on? Can it be to? Can it be by? Or can it be none of the above? And the right answer is, it's to. Answer is they went to the zoo last week with their teacher. They went to the zoo last week with their teacher. Ria arrived dash office early in the morning. At, to, on, none of the above. Ki hobo answer? Ria arrived dash office early this morning. Options are at, to, on, and none of the above. And what is the right answer? Come on, tell me the right answer. What could be the right answer? Very good. It's arrived at. Ria arrived at the office early this morning. Ria আজি ৰাতিপুৱা সোনকালে অফিচ আহি পালে. Ria arrived at the office early this morning. He is studying dash the room. In, on, behind, or none of the above. He is studying in, or on, behind, or none of the above. Could puri as a rumor upor poribo niki? Definitely no pore. Rumor pisphale? No. Rumor pitorte hobo. Isn't that? So the right answer is yes, you people are absolutely right. It's he is studying in the room. He is studying in the room. The swimmers will need to swim dash the pool. The swimmers will need to swim dash the pool. Along, in, across, none of the above. So what could be the answer? It's across. The swimmers will need to swim across the pool. তার মানে কি cross করে যাব লাগিব pool to, isn't it? So it's across. Keep the book dash the table. Keep the book dash the table. Upon, on, above, none of the above. What is the right answer? Where do we keep the book? Yes, we keep the book on the table. So the answer is what? Keep the book on the table. All right. He lives dash Dispur dash Assam. At, in, on, at, on, and none of the above. What could be the right answer? If it's a small place, what do we say? If it's a state, what do we say? Very good. It's option A, at an inn. He lives at Dispur in Assam. We traveled dash train to Kolkata. By, with, on, none of the above. And the right answer is very good. We travel by train to Kolkata. Where are you dash? At, to, from. Perfect. The answer, you got the right answer. It's from, isn't it? So where are you from? Clouds are dash our heads. Above, across, or over. Very good. It's over. Clouds are over our heads. The fish jumped dash the pond. In, into, on, or none of the above. Very good. It's into the pond. The fish jumped into the pond. He was scared as he saw a policeman coming dash him. To, add, towards. তাৰ ফালে আহি থকা হলে কি হব? Yes, you got it right again. It's towards. He was scared as he saw a policeman coming towards him. He goes to school by, on. I've told you this before. যদি পাছত হয় by হ'ব and খোজকাঢ়ি গ'লে? Yes, very good. He goes to school on foot. Right? So, hope you all have understood, or in fact, বুজি পাইছিলা আগতে. Hope চবৰে মনত পৰি গৈছে কি আছিলে এইখিনি বস্তু. So this is not the end of the road. আৰু বহুত বেছি practice কৰিব লগা আছে. I have a lot of other questions to discuss with you all, which I'll be discussing in due time. But till then, we'll wind up for today. Next class we'll be discussing something related to determiners. So be ready for that. We'll wind up here for today. We'll see you next week with few more exercises. Alright then? So আশা কৰিছো চবে বুজি পাইছা? So ভালদৰে পঢ়া শুনা কৰি থাকিবা. We will wind up here for today. See you next time. Thank you. Good evening, students. How are you all? Must be fine. I'm also fine. আশা কৰিছো তোমালোক আটাই কুশলে আছা আৰু ঘৰত ভালদৰে পঢ়া শুনা কৰি আছা। আছানে? আছানে? নিশ্চয় আছা চাগে? So, my dear friends, what we discussed in our last class, can anyone remember? We talked about some grammar topics, right? So, আজি কি কৰিম? We will continue with something similar. That means again we will be discussing a grammar topic. All right. So are we all ready? Yes. Fine then. Fine then. So without wasting any more time, let's start. আৰম্ভ কৰো হা আজি আমাৰ session 2. So as you all know, this is going to be a functional English class, right? So what do you have in store for us today? We can see is what? A school. এখন স্কুল দেখিছো আৰু কিছুমান টপিকস আছিল ইলেক্ট্ৰিচিটি, গ্ৰেভিটি, a boy was walking through the corridor, ল'ৰা এজন কৰিডৰে খোজকাঢ়ি গৈ আছিল, and now he came to a classroom. He is standing in front of a classroom. Classroom এটাৰ সন্মুখত থিয় হৈ আছে. So now what's next? May I come in, madam? So obviously he is late, you know, স্কুলত ক্লাছত দেৰিকে আহি পাইছে, পাই মেডামৰ পাৰ্মিশ্যন লৈছে কি may I come in, madam? So the madam says, Anil, why are you late? So ল'ৰাজনৰ নাম অনিল হয়, and madam সুধিলে, why are you late? I missed the bus. I missed the bus. Okay, come in. Try to be on time from tomorrow onwards. So madam said what? Madam led him in, saying, okay, come in. Try to be on time from tomorrow onwards. Okay. Certainly, madam. So he promised, you know, he অহাকালিৰ পৰা টাইমত আহিব. Now madam is saying, oh, I forgot to bring the attendance register. Suma, can you bring it? So madam forgot to bring the attendance register. Madam register খন আনিব পাহৰি গল. So she asked Suma to bring it. So she said, Suma, can you bring it? Yes, madam. So the Suma replies, yes, madam. Now what is next? She is going to bring the register. There we can see she took the register. Now she gave it to ma'am. Students, did all of you work on sets of problems? The students were given some sets of problem, and madam asked, did all of them work on that? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. On both the sides, boys and girls said, yes, we did. Yes, we did. Hoy ami korisu. Hoy ami korisu. Good. Ramu, can you solve the problem? So madam kole good. Jodi korisa bohude bhal kotha. Now let's test it. So ki kole? Ramu kole, can you solve the problem? Yes, I can. So Ramu says, yes, I can. So now, what is the moral of the story? আমি এতিয়ালৈকে কি দেখি আছিলো? এটা ক্লাছৰুম দেখিছিলো, প্ৰথমতে এজন ল'ৰা দেৰিকে আহিলে, মেডামৰ লগত তাৰ লগত কথোপকথন হ'ল, তাৰপিছত মেডামে তাক ভিতৰত সোমাব দিলে, দেন তাৰপিছত কি হ'ল? What happened after that? After that, madam forgot the register. So তেখেতে ছোৱালী এজনীক ক'লে, সুমা নামৰ ছোৱালী এজনীক ক'লে যে তুমি গৈ এইটো লৈ আহা. Okay, but what is the moral of the story? What are we learning here? A good conversation to মাজত আমি কি কি আছো বাৰু? Are not you curious about that? তোমালোকে তো জানাৰ কাৰণে উৎসাহী নহয় জানো? উৎসুক নহয় জানো? Let's see what are we learning here. So let's look at the entire conversation. First, Anil said, may I come in, madam? So the word to be noted here is me. Okay, ইয়াত আমি বিশেষ গুৰুত্ব দিবলগীয়া wordটো হ'ল me. Dan teacher says, Suma, can you bring it? This is another statement that the teacher made. So Suma, can you bring it? এতিয়া আমাৰ ইয়াত বিশেষ গুৰুত্ব দিবলগীয়া wordটো কি হ'ল? Can. The first word was may. Second word is can. Then the next line is what? Ramu, can you solve the problem? Madam asked, Ramu, can you solve the problem? Can. So again, what's the word? Very good. It's can. Can you solve the problem? Ramu says, yes, I can. Yes, I can. So, what's the word again? Good. It's can. আকৌ আমাৰ special word to কি হ'ল can. So আমি ইয়াত কি word দেখিলো? We saw may, can and can. Now, what are these? You know, এইবিলাক word similar word হয়. May, can, can't, could, etc. What are these? এই শব্দবোৰ কি হয় বাৰু? আমি এই শব্দবোৰৰ ব্যৱহাৰ দেখিলো এতিয়ালৈকে আৰম্ভ হোৱা ষ্টৰীটোত ক্লাছৰুমৰ ভিতৰত যিখিনি কনভাৰচেশ্যন হৈছিল there we saw the uses of these words. Now what are these words? এই wordsবোৰ হয় কিনো বাৰু? Well, it's a verb that is usually used with another verb to express meanings such as possibility, permission, and necessity. Look at the definition again. A verb that is usually used with another verb to express meanings such as possibility, permission, and necessity. এইবিলাক word কি হয়? তেওঁলোক এটা verb হয়, but কি হয়? তেওঁলোকক আন এটা verb লগত use কৰা হয় to mean এনেকুৱা expressions like possibility, সম্ভাৱনা, permission, অনুমতি, the necessity যিটো দৰকাৰ থাকে সেইটো এইবিলাক বস্তু এক্সপ্ৰেছ কৰাৰ কাৰণে এই words বিলাকক use কৰা যায়. So আমি কি বুলি কওঁ এই words বিলাকক? Yes, very good. We call them modal verbs. So, since these are verbs, but they express a certain sort of emotions. So words like may, can, can't, could, etc. What are those? They are a verb that is usually used with another verb to express meanings such as possibility, permission, and necessity. And all these words together are called what? All these words, they are called what? Very good. We call them modal verbs. So, boys and girls, this is going to be our today's topic. We will be discussing something about modal verbs, right? If no, then let's do one thing. Let's see a few more examples so that we can understand this better. এইটো ভালদৰে বুজি পোৱাৰ কাৰণে আৰু কেইটামান example আমি চাওঁ হা. So, here we go. There is another conversation going on. Two boys in front of a swimming pool, probably. So one is saying, good morning, Dilip. So, good morning, Manu. We have a swimming competition tomorrow. So the boys are Dilip and Manu. So prathomota Manu kole good morning, Dilip. Now Manu, Manu kole good morning, Dilip. Now Dilip is replying, good morning, Manu. We have a swimming competition tomorrow. Oh, really? Oh, really? So Manu is excited. He's saying, oh, really? Are you going to take part in it? Hosakere swimming competition hobo, really? Tumi tak bhag loba neki? Yes, I am. Dilip is confident. He's saying, yes, I am. I will. Then Manu is surprised again. He's asking, can you swim? Tumi haturibo jana? Can you swim? And Dilip is as confident as usual and he's saying, yes, I can swim. Yes, I can swim. All right. Oh, that's good. I wish you good luck. Uti hundar, moi tumak, I'm wishing you good luck. Thank you. So he winded up saying, thank you. All right. So now, if we look at the entire conversation, আমি যেনেকে প্ৰথম কনভাৰসেশনটো চাইছিলো ঠিক সেইদৰে আকৌ এবাৰ যদি চাওঁ না Manu, good morning, Dilip. Dilip says, good morning, Manu. We have a swimming competition tomorrow. Manu says, oh, really? Are you going to take part in it? Dilip says, yes, I am. Manu says, can you swim? Yes, I can swim. All right. Oh, that's good. I wish you good luck. Thank you. So now, can you swim? I can swim. So etu ki kole capability er kotha kole, right? Can you swim? Tumi haturibo parane? I can. Moi paru. So what is this? They have used the modal verb to mean something like that, right? Capabilities, necessities, and all these things. So this is what? This is an example of a modal verb, right? Now let's see a few more examples. Raja says, my father is a farmer. As we can see in the picture, there is a farmer who is working in the field and there is a little boy standing behind him. এজন খেতিয়কে পথাৰত কাম কৰি আছে আৰু তেওঁৰ পিছফালে এজন ল'ৰা থিয় হৈ আছে. Raja says, so ল'ৰাজনৰ নাম ৰাজা হয়, so he is saying, my father is a farmer. মোৰ দেউতা এজন কৃষক হয়. He can plow the land, but I cannot. তেওঁ গোটেই মাটিখিনি হাল বাব পাৰে, but মই নোৱাৰো. So word is what? Can and can't. So they are what? Abilities, right? So that is again a modal verb. Cricket match. Short ball, nice pull, isn't it? So let's see. Mohan says, I can play cricket well, but I can't play badminton well. So the boy who's batting and who plays a nice pull shot, isn't it? Is Mohan. He is saying, I can play cricket well, but I can't play badminton well. So, taller picture to he probably it's Mohan only, and he is saying, I can't play badminton well. So again, word is what? Can and can't. Now what's next? We can see a big boulder, ডাঙৰ পাথৰ এটা আছে, and there are 3 boys who are trying to push it. I can't move this big stone alone. এই ডাঙৰ পাথৰটো মই অকলে মুভ কৰিব নোৱাৰো. So the word is I can't. I can't. Now see, কিমান force দিছে. Look at his expressions. We all together can move it. We all together, একতাৰ পৰম শক্তি আছে, হয় নে নহয়? এজনে নোৱাৰিলে গোটেইকেইজনে লগ হৈ পাৰিব. But that is something for a different day. Right now our focus is on what? Can't and can. Can't and can. I cannot, I can't, and we all together can move it. So again, it's talking about what? Abilities, right? So it is equal modal verb. Now another gentleman came. So the boy is saying, I can't move this big stone. Grandpa, can you move it? এই ডাঙৰ ষ্টনটো মই মুভ কৰিব নোৱাৰো, so ককা আপুনি মোৰ কাৰণে কৰি দিব নেকি? So the little boy requested his grandpa. So again, can't, and even I can't now. I could move a big stone like this when I was 25. Now grandpa জন আৰু স্মাৰ্ট হয়. তেওঁ ক'লে, নাই এতিয়াতো মোৰ বয়স হৈছে, মই এতিয়া নোৱাৰিম, but যেতিয়া মোৰ 25 বছৰ আছিল মই ইয়াতকৈ ডাঙৰ পাথৰ এটা হিলাব মুভ কৰিব পাৰিছিলো. So even I can't now. I could move a big stone like this when I was 25. যেতিয়া মোৰ 25 বছৰ আছিল মই এনেকুৱা পাথৰ আৰামছে মুভ কৰি দিছিলো. So again, can't. Then we saw another word that is can, can't, and could, right? So what are these words? These are again examples of modal verbs, right? Now let's see one more example. So what do we have in this one? Ajay, get me my spectacles. I need to read this newspaper. So grandpa kole, Ajay, get me my spectacles. I need to read the newspaper. Ajay chosmajoor loi aha, moi paper kon poribo lage. Grandpa, I'm doing my homework. Can't you read without spectacles? Koka moi homework kori asu, apuni chosma nohoake poribo nware neki? Now I can't dear. I could read without spectacles till 50 years of age. His grandpa is a very smart person, isn't it? এনেকুৱা মানুহ থাকে না, you all probably have met someone like this. এতিয়া নোৱাৰো, আগৰ জামানাত মই বহুত কৰিছিলো, something like that. So his grandpa is also someone like that. First he said what? When I was 25 I could move the stone. Now he is saying when I was 50 I could read without spectacle. All right, wait a minute grandpa, I'll get it for you. So as I said, koka ek minute wait korok, মই আপোনাৰ কাৰণে এইটো লৈ আহিছো. Okay, so now look at the words. What words? The modal verbs, right? So you have modal verbs ki ase? First one is, grandpa says, as I get me my spectacles, I need to read the newspaper. Then Ajay says, Grandpa, I'm doing my homework. Can't you read without spectacles? Then Grandpa says, no, I can't, dear. I could read without spectacles till 50 years of age. Then Ajay replies, wait a minute, Grandpa, I'll get it for you. Okay, so yet words ki ase amar karone? Can't, could, right? So this is one word, this is another, and this is another. What are these? Very good. This is something that we have been talking about all this while. They are examples of modal verbs. Can means able to do something, can't not able to do something, could to describe one's past abilities. Now, okay, now here is an exercise for you all. So it says what? Complete these sentences using verbs plus can or cannot. Okay, so আমি abilities কথা কলো, আমি modal verbs কথা কলো. এতিয়া চাও আছো তোমালোকে কিমানখিনি কৰিব পাৰা. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to use verb and then can or cannot, right? So what can we see here? ইয়াত কি দেখিছো আমি? We have a picture আৰু ফটোটোত কি আছে? ল'ৰা এজনে ফোনত মোবাইলত কথা পাতি আছে. আৰু দুজন ল'ৰা আহি গ'ল এতিয়া. Hear and see is our verbs. Raj says dash you dash me, dash you dash me. So our verb ki ase? Verb ase hear and see. Now when they are talking about যেতিয়া ফোনত কথা পাতি আছে কি হৈছে এইটো? Are they making a video call? I think no. So it would be hear or see. Very good. And can or could? Let's see. It would be what? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? When we talk about a talking phone, at times we say, can you hear me? So this is what. Yes, I dash hear you. What's the matter? So it should be what? Can or could? Very good. I can hear you. Then Raj is saying, can I use your cricket bat? Then Ram says, okay. Right? Then Raj is saying, thank you. Okay, complete the sentences using. Then next time again, Raj says, can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. Can I use your cricket bat? Thank you. What would be the words? Can, could. Okay. Now seeking permission. Those we're talking about abilities, modal verbs used in abilities. Now we will see how modal verbs are used to seek permission. All right. So now let's see. We use can, could, and may to ask for permissions. Can is not always about ability. Can ability কথাই নকয়. কেতিয়াবা কি হয়? এটো permissionৰ কাৰণে can আৰু could use কৰা যায় along with may. Right? So here let's see. Could and may are more polite than can. যদি যেতিয়া আমি সেন্টেন্সত ইউজ কৰিম না, cannot কে could আৰু may to বেছি polite হয়. So if you're seeking permission, so instead of saying can I come in, if you say may I come in, that is more polite. All right. So let's move on to the next part. So what can we see here? We can see a school where boy is approaching the headmaster. Okay, the boy's name is Niloy. So Niloy is saying, good afternoon, sir. Headmaster says, good afternoon, Niloy. Niloy says, sir, I have a function at home tomorrow. Could I take a leave tomorrow? So Niloy is saying, sir, I have a function at home tomorrow. Could I take leave tomorrow? Headmaster says, okay, write a leave letter and give it to me. এখন leave letter লিখা, এখন application লিখা and give it to me. Niloy says, okay, sir, thank you. So could I take leave tomorrow? The word we are focusing here is what? Could I take leave tomorrow? So it is মই কালি ছুটি ল'ব পাৰিম নেকি? He is asking for permission. হয় নে নহয়? তেওঁ অনুমতি বিচাৰিছে ছুটি লোৱাৰ। হয়নে? So what is he saying? He's saying, could I take leave tomorrow? Instead of saying can, since he's talking to his head sir, he is using the polite expression. আৰু কি কৈছে? Could I take leave tomorrow? Now, two persons are walking. Raja says, could you ride your bicycle? Could I ride your bicycle for a while? Could I ride your bicycle? তোমাৰ চাইকেলখন মই চলাব পাৰিম নেকি? Manu says, by all means. Swati says, could I use your pencil for a moment? Now Swati is seeking permission. Could I use your pencil for a moment? Dibya, please take it. Then another example, but we will do it in the form of an exercise. So complete the following short dialogue. Vinay says, Madam, I have a fever. Dash I go home? Teacher says, yes, you can go home. Please consult a doctor. So what would be the word here? Could I go home? Very good. Now, there is a conversation going on between two persons. Rekha is saying, hello, dash. I dash to the manager. What would be the word here? She is seeking permission, right? So what will I say? Will she say? She will say, could I speak to the manager? Wait a minute, I will put you through. Then Samirin is saying that my friends are going on a trip to Manas Wildlife Sanctuary. Dash I with them? So could I go with them? That is the better expression, right? Then the father says, okay, be careful. Another short dialogue. Now Manu is saying, if you have pasted the photo in the application, I dash the glue. So what would be the word here? Very good. Could I use the glue? Right? So then there is a conversation going on between two persons. Here's a girl whose name is Pallavi and her friend. So Pallavi's friend is saying, hi Pallavi, where are you going for your holidays? Hi Pallavi, to meet my holidays or connect go esa? I haven't decided yet. I may go to Jorhat. Me, right? Then that's good. I'm planning to go to Guwahati. That's nice. See you later. So that's the end of the conversation. Now let's see one more example. Amma, I'm going for computer class. Then the mother says, Priya, it's cloudy. Take an umbrella with you. It may rain. All right. Okay. Bye. Bye. Take care. So write sentences with me. What kind of a car your father is going to buy? So it's nano. So what will be the word? He will say, I'm not sure. He may buy a nano. So it's talking about what? Possibility, right? Then World Cup match between India and Pakistan. I think India does the World Cup. What will be that? May win the World Cup. So it will ki koise? It will amak koise some possibilities. So may ami kod use koru? We use may with possibilities, right? So hope it we will continue with this topic in our next session. Till then, I request you all to stay at home, stay safe, ভালদৰে পঢ়া শুনা কৰি থাকিবা and ইয়াৰ বাকি থকা পাঠখিনি লৈ মই তোমালোকক আকৌ লগ কৰিম next week. Till then, wish you all the very best. Thank you.